morning, my people. Hope you're good. Welcome to my channel once again. This is Paul Havenfield. Guess what? We are still continuing with our journey from Nairobi, Kenya to Cape Town, South Africa. This is season 2. This is a return leg. What is the plan of the day? This is the drip of the day. This is your guy. Niko nikikupeleka moja kwa moja. So, what is the plan of the day? The plan of the day, we are going to leave Kalomo, where we slept yesterday. Remember yesterday we were supposed to cover some distances. Naturally is from Botswana. This one is from South Africa. We were to cover a distance from Sesheke to Kapri Moshi, but we were unable to cover that because of the bad roads. You saw that in the previous video. If you haven't seen, go to my channel, Paul Havenfield. Search for that video, the Sesheke border, the Sesheke border crossing. Now we were unable to do that distance. Reason being of the bad road. Because of the bad road, we were unable to do that distance. So we opted to sleep in Kalomo. Kalomo is a town before Choma. That is where we slept. We started the journey today there, and we are heading to, still today our aim was to get to Kapri Moshi. That was our aim, to get to Kapri Moshi. But you have seen how the roads are. Okay, I'm going to put a video after this. You're going to see how the roads are. So I'm still not sure whether we are going to get to Kapri Moshi, which is around 570 kilometers from Kalomo in Zambia. I'm not sure whether we are going to do that, but it is my wish and my prayer if we can get to Kapri Moshi. If we cannot get to Kapri Moshi today, we are going to sleep in Lusaka. We are going to sleep in Lusaka if we cannot get to that location, because according to Google Map, it's telling us it's going to take us over 12 hours to do a distance of 570, I think 500 and something there. It's because of the bad roads here in Zambia. But anyway, we shall try our best. Remember, we are using this car. It's a Nissan X-Trail. So far so good. No major issue to complain, no mechanical issue. The car is driving perfectly, and you can hear the engine. You have heard the engine. The engine is running smoothly, very smooth. So the only thing we will have to change when we get to Kenya is the shock mountain. But that one had a problem way before we left Kenya, but because of the bad roads in Zambia, it made it even worse. So that is it, guys. Let's watch this video together where we are supposed to grieve. Please grieve with me. Where we are supposed to enjoy the road trip, please let us enjoy the road trip together, my people. So my people, I hope to see you through the whole video from the start to the finish, and kindly consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, kindly consider subscribing, and I'll really appreciate. You see the effort I'm putting to bring this content to you. Also, I'm requesting you, it's my humble request, my people. Kindly, when you watch this video, don't skip. Just subscribe for me, and I'll be very happy. Subscribe for me, guys, and I'll be very happy. So guys, let's enjoy this trip together. Let's hop in this Nissan X-Trail and enjoy the drive together. So here we are leaving the guest house where we spent the night. It's in Kalomo constituency in Zambia. My friends from Zambia, probably they know the constituency. In Kenya we have, how many constituencies do we have in Kenya? I think we have around 200 and something. Anyway, I'll confirm. It was just next to highway. This is where we found accommodation. Accommodation was around 500 kwacha. 500 kwacha. That was one of the cheapest accommodations we actually found. Here we are joining the highway, and we are heading to Lusaka. Lusaka is the capital city of Zambia, and in these episodes the roads actually alternate. We have good roads and we have bad roads, so this is quite a better it's quite better than the previous day when we did the border crossing. Remember, every day when we are doing border crossing, it was one of the toughest days. Okay. This section, I think we passed through this section in the very early. Yeah, you remember when we were heading to South Africa? I think on our day one was Kenya to Dodoma. Day 2 was Dodoma to Mbeya. Day 3 Mbeya to what was the name of that? We crossed the border actually. Mbeya to Mpika. Yes, to Mpika. So day 4 was Mpika to Lusaka, of which we did not spend in Lusaka. So we went where we were held by police that demanded a bribe of 400 kwacha, and they held us hostage there for the whole night. And we proceeded with the journey early hours, that is 5 in the morning, to Livingstone. So it is episode 4. If you haven't watched, go to my channel, episode 4. You're going to see it. Now one thing you're going to notice is that here we are approaching East Africa, meaning bumps have started coming up. You have seen several bumps there, though they are not very big, they are not huge. But as we approach East Africa, remember that is our signature. Our signature is those huge bumps on the highway. And the capital or the headquarter of the bumps is Kenya, the Republic of Kenya. Republic of Kenya, in most of the times, not in most of the time, whenever you import a car from Japan, we majorly import from Japan and some from Europe, but majorly Japan. That is a Toyota, Nissan, Mazda and the likes. If it is not a SUV or a crossover, you're most likely going to change the springs. You are likely going to raise that car. You're going to change the spring, the coil springs, and also you are going to change the tire profile. That is just to increase the ground clearance. Remember, roads in Japan are in perfect condition, and I don't think they have speed bumps, though I haven't been to Japan. I'll one day go to Japan. But one thing I'll tell you is that cars that we import from Japan have very low ground clearance that cannot be driven on Kenyan roads simply because of the speed bumps. Rubber strips are not rubber strips. They are actually a torture method to our vehicles. I know people who are doing automobile spare parts in Kenya. They are ripping big, especially changing brake pads, because every now and then you are stepping on your brake pads, trying to reduce your speed on speed bumps. So that is something I know they're making a kill out of it. Also suspension, people who are selling suspension parts in Kenya, they are also making a kill because of the very many bumps and some of the rough roads, especially in some counties like Kajiado in Kenya. Kajiado, where I come from, the roads there have less tarmac. Something else worth noting as we are approaching East Africa, you can see on my right hand side there, that's a school fence that is already painted different marketing campaigns. This is something very common in East Africa. We have so many walls that are painted very bright colors, you can see. Remember, I had noted in South Africa that the houses there are not painted bright, apart from the Go Cup. Was it Bo Cup, something of that sort? If you haven't watched, go watch. Houses there are not. They have cool and warm colors, unlike in East Africa where they have very shouting colors. We saw the main company here, the main seedlings or the main agricultural input company is Sedco. You're going to support Sedco severally in my videos as long as I'm in Zambia. But we don't have, I don't think we have Sedco in Kenya. I haven't seen Sedco. Kenya, we majorly have brands like Twiga brands. Twiga is simply giraffe, Twiga brands. We have another one called, what do you call that, the company? It's located in Kijabe Street, pare Nairobi, pare Globe roundabout. Anyway, when I remember the Simlo, yes, I think Simlo. Here actually we were sourcing for fuel. We were sourcing for fuel here, and as I had indicated, we did the fuel of 1300 kwacha. Yeah, this is the town, the Kalomo town. This is also where we sourced for data. Yeah, we bought data here, data worth 150 kwacha. One thing you're going to notice is that in Zambia, internet is not strong. They have a very weak internet. Actually, I won't say weak. I would say like internet is only available in major towns. In most places, there is no internet signal at all. And remember, we had the best SIM card. I think it was MTN. Yes, people from the southern region. I saw MTN is the dominant mobile network service provider. So we had one here in Botswana, in Zambia. But the only part and the only beautiful part about Zambia is Livingstone. If you haven't been to Livingstone, please make a point of visiting that. We should actually call it, I don't know whether it's called that way by the locals. Okay, it's Mosi Atunya, but we should call it, it should be the main touristic attraction in Zambia, because that town, there are good roads, the network there is, the internet is available. I won't say the best, but it's available, the best in the country, that is in the whole country. That's why we found the best internet. We found the best accommodation, very clean accommodation with working Wi-Fi. Otherwise, all the accommodations we had in Zambia, they told us they had Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi was not working. It was just there for cosmetics. It was not working at all. You could not even send a WhatsApp message, leave alone calling. You could not send a WhatsApp message. And I think that is why online wars in Africa, they are majorly they are majorly among Kenya, South Africa and Nigeria. I haven't been to Nigeria. I will one day go there, but I heard Kenyan you need a visa to enter Nigeria. I'm not going to pay for a visa to enter an African country. Count me out. You see, Kenya disbanded, I think the other day on 14th of July, Kenya disbanded the requirement of any African having to apply for a visa. Africans and most of the Caribbean countries. When you talk about Caribbean countries, talk of the likes of Jamaica, and there's this other country that Kenya military are fighting. The Kenya police, Haiti. Anyway, at the end of the day, the Caribbeans, in as much as they are more of in America, I would say they're supposed to be like, those islands are supposed to be like African islands, yeah, because those are our brothers and our sisters. We look alike, we have the same skin color, and we have the same body build, so we are generally the same. So I would say that. So Zambia actually, when it comes to network, it's quite low. So as I was telling you, out of the two countries where I live, that is Kenya and South Africa. Remember I said Nigeria. I haven't been to Nigeria, so don't roast me. But between Kenya and South Africa, I would give Kenya credit when it comes to internet. Kenya has the best internet, the best network coverage. I'm not just talking about Wi-Fi, because every accommodation in Kenya have some sort of Wi-Fi, and not just Wi-Fi, a very strong Wi-Fi. And actually, if you book an accommodation that is at least 1500 Kenya shillings, you're going to get a very strong Wi-Fi, getting up to 15 Mbps or up to 10 Mbps. But if you book a better accommodation costing over 5,000 plus, you're going to get even as high as 100 Mbps and with a latency of 10 ms or below. In South Africa, there is network, there is internet connection, there is Wi-Fi, but I think the problem there is latency. My tech people, you know what I mean when I say latency. Latency, simply in layman's language, is how fast an internet connects to its server, not the internet speed. Please, you can have an internet speed of like 300 Mbps, like what we have in Kenya. We have this guy Elon Musk. This what do you call that network? The one that uses a satellite dish. Starlink. Yes, you see, you can have very fast network, like doing 300 Mbps, but with very high latency. Like in South Africa, I saw that is the main problem. The latency there was very high. Because I'm a tech guy, I used to measure, like you'd find even in some networks there, you'll get even as high as 300 ms latency. Remember, in Kenya, the worst latency you can get is 20. And I think it's in a very remote place, you can get like 20 ms. On average, you get around 10, 4, 2, there's even 1. There's even sometimes you can even get 1 ms. 1 ms means, like, I don't know, ms, does it mean microsecond? Anyway, I'm not sure about that, but I guess it means microseconds. So that means in less than a second, whatever you're connecting on your device connects to the server. But if it's about 300, it's like in about 300 ms before it connects to the server. So that makes the connection a bit slow. Okay, but once it connects, now that is where the internet speed plays. If you have high internet speed, it's going to process very fast. But about the latency, that one, South Africans, you need to do something about it. You see that car? That is Toyota Wish. I'm going to tell you about it. That is their main transport, main public transport, fan cargo. Generally, they use the 7-seater Toyota cars, the small Toyota cars, 7-seater. There are very few matatu. I mean, there are very few buses. I mean, not inter-country. Don't confuse. We have those that are going to Zambia, Botswana, Zimbabwe. No, I mean, what we call them here in Kenya, we call them town service. Yeah, we call them town service vehicles. The town service vehicles here, they have those small cars. They don't have the buses. Though in Lusaka, I saw a few. Rosa, the Toyota, no, it's Nissan Rosa, Toyota Coaster, but the old shapes, the old ones, the ones that have been, that are not in use, then I think they are imported to Zambia, and then they start using them there. So guys, I don't want to talk much. Let's enjoy this drive together, and please make sure you subscribe, you comment, share this vlog to your friends, and I'll really appreciate it. Make sure you also watch all the adverts, please. That is the only way you can help this channel grow. Okay. This is their local matatus, their local public transport. Here they use Toyota Wish. Some have no, they don't use Hodafit. Hodafit is used in Botswana. Botswana they use Hodafit as a local matatu or as a public means, but here they call them taxis. They don't call them matatu. So here in Zambia they majorly use the Toyota Wish and the Corolla 110, 100. There are so many here. I think you have spotted them on my videos, but maybe you were wondering, why is Toyota Wish so common here? It's used as a public means of transport. So when you see a Toyota Wish, just know it's a public vehicle. It's the matatu, their mode of transport. So something else worth noting, this is a shopping center. We just started the journey from Kalomo. We are heading to Kapri Moshi. We are hopeful we'll get to Kapri Moshi before the end of the day. Something worth noting is that when you're passing these towns or these shopping areas, always make sure when you see these small rubber strips, don't overtake the car in front, because there's while we were coming, though I was not aware of that, because you see in Kenya we are used to overtaking vehicles on a speed bump when there's a speed bump. So here you're not supposed to take a vehicle on a speed bump, however slow the vehicle is. And if it's driving at a speed of 5 kilometers per hour, just make sure you follow that 5 kilometers per hour until you are out of that speed zone. So that's a lesson that we were taught by the traffic police. They stopped us and they said we overtook a car on a bump. So we had to negotiate our way out, and after several negotiations they allowed us to proceed. So when you are in other countries, maybe Tanzania is the same, Zambia and other countries, when you see a speed bump, don't overtake a vehicle in front of you, however slow. But the reason one may ask me, why did I overtake a vehicle and the line were continuous? No, that road was not marked. There were no markings at all. There were no signages. It was just a bump, actually it's not even a big bump like the one we have in Kenya. You have seen those rubber strips, the one that you're not even supposed to slow down. They're supposed to warn you. They're supposed to warn you that maybe there's something ahead, or maybe to alert you. Maybe you were sleeping after a long straight road. They put those rubber strips to alert you as a driver. So what happened? The car in front slowed down like it was passing over some huge bumps. But remember, those ones you're supposed to just pass without stopping or slowing down. So this one slowed down, but since I didn't want to hit it, and there was no marking showing that the line is continuous and the road was straight, and there was no signage, so I decided to overtake. And that is how, some meters ahead, there were some traffic police there waiting for me. And that is how nilikuliwa 50 kwacha. So watch that. So this is your typical market alongside the road. It's in a shopping center. Name of the center, I can't see somewhere written. If you know this place and you're from Zambia, let me know in the comment section the name of this shopping center. It's a small shopping center, but there is a lot of agricultural produce. And something worth noting is that as you leave the border, that is the border from Namibia entering Zambia, as you come towards Lusaka, poverty levels reduces and actually everything else improves. You can see even the living standards of the people here, it has improved. I don't know what has made the region close to the border to be left behind. That region is way behind from the area we are right now. Remember, we are still in the same Zambia. You saw the beginnings, I mean the yesterday's video. You saw how, not yesterday, sorry, you saw the previous video of the conditions that people are living in Sesheke. But when you come to these other areas, I think it's because of also the environment. You can see this area is quite green. It's been raining here, it's quite green, so it's easy for them to do farming. Even the roads here are good. On this side the roads are good. This is a road that leads that takes you to Botswana, then Livingstone, and then Botswana, Zimbabwe. So this is the road. So things are changing as you approach the capital city, which is Lusaka. Things are improving, the roads are improving, the living standards of the people here are also improving. So that is something positive to note about the government of Zambia. So something else worth noting, you see there is a railway crossing. This is Choma municipality. Choma like burning. Choma municipality. When you see a railway crossing, you can see that sign there. I'm on the wrong side of the sun, so maybe the video is not that clear. So what you are supposed to do, you are supposed to make a complete stop. You make a complete stop. You check on both sides of the road. Check if there is a railway. Check if there is a train that is coming. If there is no train coming, you proceed. But bottom line is, whether there is a train or not, you have to make a complete stop, not slowing down like we do in Kenya. You make a complete stop, whether there is a railway, whether there is a train or not, you have to stop. So that is the law. These laws are also there in Kenya, but I think no one implements them or no one follows these laws. So let's enjoy the drive. So this is Choma, the Choma town. Still along the way. It's along the Lusaka Livingstone Road. So this is the Choma. Supposed to reduce your speed. I haven't seen the speed limits, but since it's a town, it is wise to just reduce your speed so that you make sure pedestrians are safe. So let me give you a drive through this Choma town. The speed limit there is 60. So you make sure you are doing 60. I've already adjusted that on my vehicle. The cruise control is set at 61. So there is still that a margin of 1. Margin of 1, you are not breaking the law. You're just being 1 kilometer per hour faster than other vehicles. So you're not supposed to overtake. Yeah, but here I can see the line is broken. I don't know why. We're in a town. You see this kind of rolly, the rolly in front. These are the ones that are ferrying people from the reserve, those remote areas. There are no matatus. They are using this kind of lorries to ferry people. They are stacked, like on the front side they put sacks of maize, agricultural produce. Then on the back, and that is where they carry their passengers. I don't know how safe this is, You can see the guys that are hanging, so I don't know how safe this is. If this lorry, if there's a problem with this lorry or it maneuvers, I don't know how safe the guy hanging on the side is going to be. So this is Choma. Remember, we are heading back to Kenya, but we are going to explore more areas that we did not explore. We are going to do improvements that you people have suggested on the previous videos. We read your comments. Please always comment. If you have a complaint, just raise your complaint on the comment section. If you have a compliment, also you can put your compliment on the comment section. If you have any question, you have any inquiry you want to make, do the same, and I shall respond to your replies. And if it's an improvement you want it done, or a suggestion you want it done on the video, I'm going to do it on the next episode. So remember, we are doing a journey from Nairobi, Kenya to Cape Town, South Africa. So let's enjoy this drive, guys. So you're still in Choma. I have seen Winners Chapel, Choma branch. Winners Chapel in Kenya. I don't know if Kenya is a mother church. I don't know. We have banks like Liquid Home, other Standard Chartered here. I have seen some loan companies like Izwe. Izwe is also in Kenya. That's a company that is in Kenya, here in Choma. We have Total. Total is not a Kenyan company, but it's a franchise. It's also in Kenya. We have the Hungry Lion. There is no Hungry Lion in Kenya. The one I see, I don't think they are the true franchise of Hungry Lion, because the branding is different. We have Absa Bank. Absa Bank originally is from South Africa. We have Access Bank. Access Bank actually is the main bank in Zambia and Tanzania. I think Tanzania also, and Namibia. That bank is famous on these sides, but on the side of Kenya, it's not that famous. If it's there, it's not famous. Then there is this one called PEP, not the one for preventing HIV. No, it sells clothes. It's called PEP. Then there's another bank there called FNB. You have seen it on my left hand side, FNB. FNB, I think it's also one of the main banks here. Remember, something I have noticed here is that people don't use mobile money that much, like it is the case in Kenya. People here don't use mobile money. So here people use ATM. People withdraw money from ATM, and actually you queue to withdraw money, because it's like everyone is withdrawing money through the ATM, because here they use cash or you swap. You see that sign there? I don't know what. This sun is not doing me any favor. It's preventing my camera from focusing on what subject I wanted to focus, because of the reflection from the sun. So this is Choma. It's a big town. I can say it's a big town. Maybe I can equate it to the likes of Naivasha, or Naivasha is a bit bigger. Probably more or less the same. It's a transit town. So, or Maimahio. Yeah, let's equate it to Maimahio. Maimahio is a transit town also for the traders. So I can equate it to Maimahio. It's a good town also. There are many accommodations in Choma. So if you want to rest in Choma, you can definitely do that. So this is a toll gate. There are so many toll gates in Zambia. There are very many. You can see pay using an intial or cash. In 500 meters there is a toll gate. This is the third toll. Actually, we are paying from the border. At the border we paid $20. That is like 2,600 Kenya shillings. There was another one we paid past Livingstone, and now there is this one that we are paying. This is now the third. since we entered Zambia. This is a toll. So here is a toll plaza. When you see a T sign, this is not common in Kenya because we don't have toll roads except the Nairobi Expressway. So when you see the T sign, just know that is a toll gate. It's a toll gate. Let me see if I can see the name, if I can read the name of toll gate. So the name of the toll gate is called Daniel Monhombwe Toll Plaza. So let's go and pay 20 kwacha. Yeah, here is a toll gate. Here is a toll booth. We pay 20 kwacha. So this is another town. It's another town. You see, this is the first matatu I have seen with the matatu menace. You can see it's stopping on the highway to pick and drop passengers. So I don't know. These are the vendors here selling maize. This is a market. It's a small shopping center. My people from Zambia, tell us the name of this town. It's the town after Choma. There's another town. Then there is this one. Yeah. So this one is called. No. Let me see if I can get a name. Unfortunately, I could not get a name. Chete Island. There's a hotel there called Chete Island. I don't know why they don't have names for these small towns. They don't have names for these small towns. I don't know why. Because I would have preferred to mention the names of these towns. There's a school there, but the signage is also defaced. The signboard is defaced. So you can see people here, they are stopping me because they think I'm there's a roadblock ahead, so let me stop recording. I don't want issues with the police. So you have seen the police on the on the left hand side. Actually, it's like they are not interested in checking, or probably they are tired. They could be tired. I can see a primary school called Batoka Primary School. Yeah, on the left hand side, Batoka Primary School. So probably that is the name of the area. I'm not sure. It could be the name of the person who started the school. So let's continue enjoying this journey, guys. Remember, today we are doing Kalomo to... I don't know what is wrong with this camera today. So we just passed Batoka. Something else I want to highlight about these lollies in other countries except Kenya. You see that bar at the back of the lolly, that's a safety bar. If right now, in case of an emergency, a car rams into a stalled lorry like this one, a tractor or a truck, that guy, the driver is likely to survive because the driver will not drive through that lorry or that truck. But in Kenya we don't have this bar, and TSA insisted that it's a safety hazard and people should remove these bull bars and the like of additions on the vehicle. So this is a safety concern that the Kenyan government should actually implement. They should insist, or they should make it mandatory for all commercial vehicles, especially lorries, to have that bar there. And actually that bar is very prominent when you go to Tanzania. Tanzania lorries have that bar there. It prevents corrosion, and not to prevent, it helps to reduce the impact on the vehicle when another small car rams on a trailer, a stored trailer, or even a parked trailer somewhere. So that is something that I think it's quite commendable. I can see all the lorries here in Zambia. The government has implemented that, and actually it is working. So this can also work in Kenya. It is not rocket science. Here is another town. It's another town. We are passing another town. It's quite busy. It has so many traders actually, and there is a railway stop sign. So as I had told you guys, when you see a stop sign, you better make sure you stop. So there are many traders here, and the place looks so beautiful. They are selling some wares here. Yeah, you can see them there. So it's a nice place actually, I would say. So do you like those? Do you like the sculptures? They're beautiful. There are some traders here selling maize on my left hand side. I don't want to point the camera at them. Yes, mister.
Yes, boss.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Very fine.
Thank you.
I'm looking for something. How much is this?
501 for 1,000.
For two?
1,000 quarter for two.
Is that the best price?
Okay, can reduce 200 quarter, can get for 800 for two.
I don't want to. I just want one.
1
Yeah, I don't want to.
1 400 quarter.
Magana mana? Ya? Atake? Ya? You okay? And you don't have a smaller? Oh, this side. This one is how much?
40.
No, one, not two. I don't want two. One. And what is it used for?
Yes, used for putting artificial flowers.
Oh, artificial flowers. It's because I don't have artificial flowers. Okay. So the best price for one?
For one, 100
Yes.
kwacha.
100. Okay, 80.
Thank you.
Okay, let me get the money. 80. Ita 80. There kaka. Ya go diwe kira bairo. Ciao. Okay, bling 20. This is not 120, sorry.
If you take two, it will make your sense.
No, I don't know to just want to. Two I'll get, I'll buy next time.
It's one.
Yeah, 120. So is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So, what to this? 80 kwacha. Here is a kwacha, 80 kwacha. Nimegongwa ama hiyo inakaa bei ya mzungu. A foreign price. So we are in another town. This is another small Winners Chapel. You can see Winners Chapel in this town. There are so many Winners Chapel in this country. You can see how the road is deformed. Yeah, you can see those trenches. They are caused by overloading. That is overloaded trucks. Those are the ones that cause the road to deform that way. Plus the poor road built. That is the structure, the foundation, how the foundation was done. So this is another town. Let me see the name of the town. Kasinya. I think it's Kasinya. Yeah, if I'm not wrong. District Pemba. It's called Pemba. Yeah, it's called Pemba. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the name of the town is Pemba. There is a very big school there. Very, very big school there. Kids in green uniform. Something I have noticed about kids here, there's a roadblock there. There's a roadblock there. Okay, I did not want the police to see me recording them. Okay, something I have noticed about schools in Namibia, they close at 2. I think 2 or 2:30. 2 or 2:30. We are still in Pemba town. Schools in Namibia close at 2 p.m. Here they close, I think at around 2 or 3, if I'm not wrong. I think it's only in East Africa, Kenya and Tanzania that schools close so late. Like in Tanzania, we were driving at around 7, that is around 1900 hours, and you would still find small kids going home from school. Schools there close very late, but here schools don't close that late. Okay, they close at around 2 p.m. and or 2:30. You can correct me, people from Zambia. But in Kenya and Tanzania, schools close others as late as 5 p.m. That's the time schools close, and others as early as 4. The 4 p.m. is the earliest. 4 p.m. is 16 hours, and others close at 17 hours. And even others are told to stay in school to do remedial, to do those tuition classes. So we are still on the journey. So far we have covered 136 kilometers kilometers. I can say it's still low considering the time we started the journey, and the reason being is the speed limits here. There are so many towns along the way, as compared to, like you see now, the speed limit here is 100, so you have to maintain 100 kilometers per hour. Compared to other countries like Botswana, Namibia, South Africa, there the speed limit, whether you are in a shopping center, they still kept it at 120, so you're able to drive faster and you're able to cover longer distance for shorter periods. But here we have so many towns, and the speed limit in most towns is 60 kilometers per hour, so you find yourself alternating between 160, 120 that way. So that causes, it requires more time, causes some delays. You're required to spend more time on the road, and also the driver gets tired for the brakes, accelerations, and all the shenanigans. So let's enjoy the drive. Here there is a car from Cape Town, the one in front. I think I don't know whether it's a Brando. Not a Brando. It's a Nissan Patrol, an old model. It's from Cape Town, Stone Tribe, South Africa. Big up to this person. We are now at Monze. I don't know whether it's Monze or Moze. So it's a town along the way, and I think we missed a road. We missed a road that we had to use. Though still, this is the main highway from Lusaka to Livingstone. This is the main highway, but I feel maybe my people from Zambia can tell me. I feel I missed a road that we should have used, because this one is very busy. It is very busy, this one. It's not like the one that we used. Remember when we passed Zambia last time, from Lusaka to Livingstone, we did not use this road. This road is very busy. There are so many towns along the way. There are so many speed limits along the way, and the town is very busy. The road is very busy. You can see already there is a crazy traffic jam ahead. So I don't know what is going on. I think we missed a road. We missed a turn. So my people tell me if we really missed a turn, because the kind of infrastructure, the kind of houses I'm seeing, I don't recall seeing them while we were doing the Lusaka Livingstone route. So we are still continuing with the journey. There is a car in front of me that is smoking hot. So maybe this jam, I don't know whether there is a street light or what is causing all this crazy jam. If you have noticed, number plates in Zambia don't start with Z like they do in East Africa. No, they have different naming, and at the end, that is where they have ZM to show that the cars are from Zambia. But in East Africa, they start with the initials of the country. Like Kenya, they start with K. Tanzania, they have T. Uganda, they start with U. Also in South Africa, they don't start with S. They start with the state in which the car comes from. It's registered. Like we have the GP, we have the FS, the Free Zone, we have CA, the Cape Town. So another states that we did not manage to traverse. Remember, we shall also do this trip some other time, and the next time we do it, we are actually going to explore Durban, Johannesburg, and Eswatini. Remember, we explored Lesotho, so next time we are going to explore Eswatini and Johannesburg and Durban. So stay tuned. I'll give you more updates about the next trip when we are going to do the next trip. But before then, we are going to explore Kenya together. We are going to do Kenya together. That is what we are going to do, explore the whole of Kenya. Then we can be able to go and explore outside. So stay tuned. So we are still in Monze. Monze, I don't know why there is a crazy traffic jam. I don't know why. I feel I missed the turn. I still feel I missed the turn because the crazy jam here, where we didn't see something like this when we are coming from you see, we are in Monze. You have seen there livestock, Monze. So there's even Vision Fad. Here there's Vision Fad. Let me show you that one. Vision Fad. This is also a company that is in Kenya. Vision Fad Monze branch. There's Monze Mission Hospital. Let me see if I can focus. Yeah, Monze Mission Hospital on my left. It's a very big hospital there, Monze. What else? Let's try and see all the important businesses or establishment that I can spot for you, my people. What else? DSTV is common in the southern African countries, but not common in Kenya. I think Kenya people are using online. Almost every home is connected to fiber or connected to some sort of Wi-Fi, so they watch everything online, which is different from the countries I have seen in the southern region. Yeah, National Assembly of Zambia. Hey, and Monze office. There is a Monze office. So we are still exploring Zambia. This is Zambia, and Zambia for you. This is an international highway also. This one is from Lusaka to Livingstone as you head to yes, this one is from Livingstone to Lusaka. Actually, we are heading from Livingstone to Lusaka right now, and you can see the road. You can see the road. I'll try and show you a section without these lorries. You see how bad this road is. Some sections are good. Surprisingly, Zambia is a very what's the word we use? Mysterious or mysterious country. Some sections of the road are good, other sections of the road are bad. There are some sections that are up to international standards, that are like the standards of South Africa, and some sections are very bad, like the one we are passing. So it's just a change of good to bad, bad to good. So for now, let's grieve together. You see the roads? This is an international road in Zambia. International road in Zambia. Yeah. Here is the road. I'm telling you, we are suffering. We are suffering on the road. See the potholes? Potholes. But today's potholes are better than yesterday. Yesterday potholes were swallowing lorries. This one are swallowing small cars. That is why there are no boda bodas here, because they are going to be swallowed by these potholes. So just see the road, an international road. We are coming from Livingstone heading to Lusaka, the capital city of this country that produces copper. A leading country in copper export. This is the road. This is the matatu. This center is used here as a matatu, as a public means of transport, and it is heavily overloaded. With these bad roads, I can only feel for the vehicle, because the beatings the vehicle is absorbing, it's out of this world. So I don't know what to say. I don't know what to comment about this country, but all I can say is that this country, a lot needs to be done. The last time I saw a road in this road like this in Kenya, I think I was in primary school. That was in the 90s. Otherwise, since President Kibaki, the late President Kibaki became the president, all our roads were improved, and this was a thing of the past. It was a thing of the past, having such kind of bad roads. International road in Zambia. And my deal, this road is heading to the capital city of the Republic of Zambia. It's heading to the capital city of the Republic of Zambia. Imagine, since we started the journey in the morning, we have covered 230 kilometers. And right now, the time is 12:32. That is the time. And that is the distance we have covered. We still have like 300 and something kilometers to cover, and it is telling us we are going to cover that 300 and something kilometers in 6 hours. 6 hours just to do 300 kilometers. And you know what? In South Africa, in Botswana, we did 6 hours 49 minutes actually to cover 300 kilometers. And in South Africa, Botswana, we were covering 800 kilometers or 750 kilometers in just 4 to 5 hours. 4 to 5 hours, we were covering around 750 kilometers. And here, it's telling us for 300 kilometers, it's going to take us almost 7 hours to cover 300 kilometers. So, do you still want explanation why? You have seen the roads yourself. Mazobuka. I don't know that Mazobuka. We are still on the highway. This is one of the towns. Before you get to Livingstone, one of the towns. There is actually everything here. There is everything here. There are petrol stations. There are fast foods. Everything that you'd want actually. There's everything here. Those who love pizzas, you can see pizza there. There is Panarottis pizza. Panarottis pizza. I don't know what type of a pizza is that. There is a Pep. I've seen Pep there. Pep is for selling clothes, especially baby clothes. There is this company ETG, the one that deals with these tractors. They have done a proper marketing. The road now has improved. Remember what I told you, in Zambia, roads here are unpredictable. Some section, like right now, I may start to praise how the roads are good, but in the next like 1 kilometer, the road becomes worse. So it is very difficult to actually tell the condition of the road ahead of you. But for now, let's enjoy the drive. We are now at Nega Nega. Nega Nega, still in Zambia. Nega Nega, still in Zambia. Here here views are giving. The area is beautiful, Very beautiful. The area is very beautiful, and the areas here are giving. So let's continue enjoying this drive, my people. Beautiful, beautiful views. Now at Kafue. This is a Kafue center. There's a bridge we closed, the Kafue River, and that is where we were held. That is where we spent the whole night when we were going to South Africa. So this is Kafue Center. I know most of you know Kafue. Yeah, that is the center. So it's quite a big town. Yeah, it's a big town. There are street lights, and the street lights here are working and they are functioning. At Shimambara Toll Plaza, that is where we are right now. They have a penalty here. Penalty for refusal of area to pay the toll is 2,400 Zambian kwacha. So, Law Development Agency, this is the equivalent of our Kenha. This is how Kasongo wants to make the Nakuru-Nairobi highway and the Mombasa-Nairobi highway. He wants to introduce these toll gates.
Kushua ama una guess for better for worse, even though unasema will you choose me over and over again?
Ai mambo mimi nishakuelewa, tulia kwangu, I'm gonna take it from here. Nitakosa ndo upate my baby, tajinyima unenepe my baby, ukinikosea mimi ndo tasema pole my baby. So now will you marry me baby?
Leo nimepatikana, nimepatikana, nimetoka soko leo nimepatikana, nimepatikana.
We mwanamke wewe, nimekupenda wewe, we mwanamke wewe, nimekuzimia wewe,
we mwanaume wewe, nimekupenda wewe, we mwanaume wewe, nimekuzimia wewe. Sitojibizana na wewe mpenzi wangu, nitajitolea kukuheshimu.
Sitobishana na wewe mpenzi wangu, nitajitolea kukuheshimu.
Sitojibizana na wewe mpenzi wangu, nitajitolea kukuheshimu.
Sitobishana na wewe mpenzi wangu, nitajitolea kukuheshimu.
Leo nimepatikana, nimepatikana, nimetoka soko leo nimepatikana, nimepatikana.
We mwanamke wewe, nimekupenda wewe, we mwanamke wewe, nimekuzimia wewe,
we mwanaume wewe, nimekupenda wewe, we mwanaume wewe, nimekuzimia wewe.
pepo ya kuachana tunaikemea,
Ishindwe hiyo pepo, achana tunaikemea.
pepo ya kuachana tunaikemea,
Pepo ya kuachana tunaikemea.
pepo ya kuchiti tunaikemea,
Pepo ya kuchiti tunaikemea.
hiyo pepo ya kuchiti tunaikemea.
Pepo ya kuchiti tunaikemea.
Nitakosa ndo upate my baby, tajinyima unenepe
My baby,
ukinikosea mimi ndo tasema pole my baby. So now will you marry me baby?
Leo nimepatikana, nimepatikana, nimetoka soko leo nimepatikana, nimepatikana.
Nafanya vile Mungu anataka,
Hivi ndivyo Mungu anataka.
kuishi tena